Well, December said, I'm here, MFer. Let's go.
Damn.
Woo. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to stay home today, do it. We'll get to traffic in just a second, but I'm going to tell you it's a wreck. Literally. Just the 270 circle, around and inside the 270 circle, I am counting 16 accidents right now. That's just 270 and in. So, yeah, it is slippery. I can tell you just on my drive, they had started the process, but they didn't get to a lot of roads yet in terms of plowing and salting and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So, yes, it's a mess outside.
Oh,
so,
man, living here, that four-wheel drive truck is the best thing I've ever bought.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I went right through that stuff, man.
Yep. And that's, that is the reason to get today, or this is the reason to get four-wheel drive.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I brought Nora's car to work. There was no way I was taking my car.
Yours is rear wheel.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made it.
No, that would have been a pain in the ass.
Not have made it.
I remember those days.
In fact, I was just coming up Roberts Road as you get past the 270 exit there. There's a little bit of an incline.
Yeah.
And I saw a car just... So, once again... Just warning you, I know if you're listening, there's a good chance you're either up and getting ready to leave or already on the road. But please leave yourself a lot of extra time this morning, and we'll get to traffic here in just a moment. How you doing, Thick?
I'm good. Uncovering the truck at 3 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Nothing like it,
Well, I will say, thankfully, it is the powdery stuff that wipes off. And it's not the icy stuff you have to scrape.
Yeah. It seems like it's packing snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Got a little weight to it.
Have a little fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if schools are getting out today.
I would bet there's a lot of schools that are not going in this morning. I would think.
Either not or they're on a delay.
Or a delay. Yes, definitely.
But if you got out of school today, this is the kind of snow you want.
This is them old school.
This is
snowball
fun. This is the fun stuff.
Man. This is someone's getting a black eye snow.
I would have a fort built by 8 a.m. ready to go.
Did you ever have the brick builder?
Oh yeah,
the yellow brick builder.
Yeah,
and it had a handle.
Yeah,
you packed it in and then.
But it was too small. Give me buckets.
Oh, okay.
You build it much faster.
Well, yeah, but how do you? Oh, so did you just pack the snow together? Because the brick, a bucket is oblong, so the snow isn't meeting, as opposed to the brick where you're actually closing the gap.
Yeah, you just keep stacking them.
Keep stacking them and stacking them.
Because if you do it, well, no, I know what you're talking about now. I guess I misunderstood. No, you go upside down, right side up, and you just keep alternating, and then they're all level.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you do that with the bucket.
All right. Well, we are going to see a high at 33. The snow should stop come afternoon, but for now, it's coming down.
Man, usually they're wrong. Not this time.
Not this time. No, they might
have underestimated.
I think they did, actually.
Because, I shoveled the path coming into the building, and it's already looks like there's an inch and a half on top of what I shoveled on.
Well, I can tell you when leaving my house and wiping off the car and then getting here, it was already coming down harder by the time I got here as opposed to leaving the house. So there you go. Very busy day, though, I can tell you that much, including your tickets for Blitzmas. If you want to join us to see Highly Suspect, Flight Attendant, and Autumn Kings. Not only that, you're going to get tickets to join us for Happy Hour with Highly Suspect on Saturday, December 13th. We've got your tickets coming up for that. I want to know, what's something you've never done before, but you're probably good at? We're going to talk about that later this morning. Found a couple clips that, I really don't want to pick on the younger generation too hard, but it's difficult not to when you say things like this. And I found a couple clips that basically set up the fact that we're pretty much screwed. I'm sorry, but that's just a fact. So, we'll get to all that, but right now, let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. So, the Video Game Awards, the annual Video Game Awards, are coming up next week in L.A. at the Peacock Theater, December 11th.
The AVNs?
No, video game.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
Not adult video.
I got my awards mixed up
at the Peacock Theater.
Yeah.
And one game has made history with 12 nominations. This game has 12 nominations for the Video Game Awards. Need to know what game it is. Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970, and you'll win that $25 gift card to Waterbeds and Stuff.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, the Video Game Awards are coming up next week in Los Angeles, and one game has made history with 12 nominations. Want to know what the game is? I have never heard of this game. It's a French RPG. It's called Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
What?
Claire Obscure, which looks like a name. That's the name of the person. And then it's Expedition 33. It's a French RPG. 12 nominations, including Game of the Year. It's up for Game of the Year against Death Stranding 2, which I've never heard of. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I know. Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's so many video games out there, man.
No idea what you're talking about. You mean it's not Street Fighter 3?
No.
Oh.
No Call of Duty in there.
Okay.
You know.
Not Halo?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. But fans can vote on the winners now through December 10th at thegameawards.com, and the awards are next Thursday, December 11th at the Peacock Theater.
Where's Castlevania at?
Castlevania. That's hilarious. Love that game.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Ben Hoffmeister from Columbus, first one to text in the correct answer, and Ben's got $25 to Waterbeds and Stuff.
All right, congratulations. I want to share some stuff. There's some stuff going down in the music world I want to share with you, including if you want to rock but also celebrate the holiday spirit, which, we are right in the midst of. If this doesn't get you in the holiday mood with all this snow out here, the month of December, then maybe this will. But, again, I know you got that rocker deep down inside of you. So it's not like you just want all the fluff and snow. So why don't we give you some Ozzy and some Mama, I'm Jingling My Bells. Take a listen to this mashup.
Times have changed, and times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home.
That's it.
Time flew by, seems to be. You could have been a better friend to me. Prancing, Jingle Bell Square. Mama, I'm coming home.
Hall & Oates?
Wow, yeah.
You took me in and you drove me out, yeah, you had me hypnotized. Lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes. You made me cry, you told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye.
I get it. It's fun. But here's the only thing, though, is that anyone now, and I don't want to say this is a bad thing, but when people used to do stuff like this, if you had your two turntables, or you had your digital editor, or even before that, you had your 8-track, in the studio, and you're mixing and mashing and adjusting the pitch. Now you just type 2 songs into AI, and it'll kick that out.
Yeah, doesn't take any skill anymore.
Doesn't take any skill anymore.
I know. I used to do all that crap.
That's a good little fun song. It's not bad. It does fit.
It does. It really does fit. That's the thing. Hall & Oates.
Mama, I'm Jingling My Bells, if you want to look that one up. Here's another story for you. I did not know this. I think this is really cool. If you have ever thought about going into a trade, let's say you're 17, 18, 19, you don't necessarily want to do the 4 years of college, or maybe you'd love to make a little career change. Reach out to Metallica, or at least look up their foundation, the Metallica All Within My Hands Foundation, because I did not know they have donated over $10 million in scholarships to people who want to get into a trade.
So for like trade school stuff.
Trade school stuff, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, CBS Sunday Morning just did a featurette on a young lady who actually earned a scholarship and became a commercial truck driver after being one of 9,000 Metallica scholars.
Wow.
This is so cool for them. And so if you have thought about this, you can definitely look up Metallica's All Within My Hands Foundation. And again, they've donated over $10 million. So, yeah, if that's something you've always thought of, why not take a look into that? Another thing you want to keep an eye out for, your favorite band may be changing their name to support an elephant.
What?
That's if they listen to PETA. Because PETA has reached out and wants Alice in Chains to change their name, at least for a month, to Betty in Chains. That is because they want to raise awareness for a circus elephant whose name is Betty, who has literally spent her entire life in chains. She's 56 years old and has been performing in the circus for over 50 years. And PETA calls her the most depressed elephant on Earth. Performs in over 300 circuses a year. And apparently, an elephant expert who recently examined Betty warns that she faces a fatal collapse if not returned to some sort of sanctuary. She can't necessarily go back out into the wild.
Oh, absolutely not.
But return to a reputable sanctuary, and they say you can help get the word out if you change your name from Alice in Chains to Betty in Chains to raise awareness for Betty the elephant.
How do they know Betty doesn't know she's the star of the show and she loves being a star? And
you're not wrong. The only thing I can think of is you can see the difference between animals in a sanctuary or in the wild versus how this animal acts.
Because, it's funny when you watch a horse race, like you watch the Kentucky Derby.
Right.
The horse that wins, and they bring out, the female horse to walk alongside him.
Right, yeah.
He just looks like the happiest, like, I am the king, I did it because I'm the best. He just looks like he knows he won.
Well, he knows he's getting laid. Because if you win,
right,
your value goes up.
Oh,
they want to breed you.
Oh, yeah.
So you're about to knock out some horse pull real quick. You're going to be getting it on when you win that race.
Swear, as soon as they cross that finish line, man, it looks like they are smiling.
They know.
They know
what's up. So, no word from Alice in Chains yet. They haven't said anything if they're going to change the name. I'm going to say probably not.
I wouldn't think they would.
But just know that the message has been sent. So
everybody knows about Betty now.
Everybody knows about Betty. Absolutely.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us overseas to China, where a 67-year-old man started experiencing abdominal pain and bloating about a month ago. So he went to the doctors. Doctors ran some scans, and they noticed a foreign object in his stomach. Why is it so many times we take a trip overseas to China or Japan, and there's a foreign object either in the stomach or the anus? So many times. So many times.
They put things in themselves.
They do.
They do. Some weird things.
They found out that there was this obstruction, but here's the thing. They performed an emergency procedure, but they had trouble getting it out because it was smooth and it had a slippery exterior. So they stopped the procedure. They woke the guy up. They showed him the images of the object in his stomach, and then he figured it out. A light bulb went off. 30 years ago, he was out drinking and swallowed a plastic lighter on a dare. He assumed it had passed through his system, but apparently not. Doctors were eventually able to remove it during an endoscopy. They had to wrap it in something first. They actually called it a condom-like technique because it made it less slippery. Because basically, this was still a working lighter, but his stomach acid had kind of corroded the plastic, so it was like black and smooth and like greasy.
Oh.
Yeah. It was not good, but it did still work. The lighter still worked.
Oh my God, no way.
I wonder what would have happened if it did get to the point where his stomach acid corroded the plastic and the butane would have leaked out. Would that kill you or just make you really sick? Anyways, sounds like the man's going to be okay.
I got to believe that would definitely make you sick, if nothing else.
For sure. He was given his discharge papers and was told to avoid eating any more lighters.
I mean, we know farts are flammable, so how...
Oh, man! That's right!
Now you got it like it's like a bomb now.
If it did make it to his intestine, and then he did fart...
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, could you imagine just... like, forget, like, holding a lighter with a small little flame. You're basically, shoot a flamethrower out your butt.
Right. You don't even need to light it. You got the lighter in it. Well, I don't know how you'd flick the...
How cool of a party trick would that be, though? You go, you're hanging out with friends, and all of a sudden, you're just like, Jakaris, blah! Right out the anus.
But you could, like, as far as a party trick goes, you could make money off that. I bet I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
$50. $50 I can do this.
Mm-hmm. Our second story takes us down to Key West, Florida. Yes, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Yep, 3 people were just arrested after authorities in the Florida Keys said these 3 people were found having sex while heavily intoxicated in the Winn Dixie parking lot. Yes, I said 3. Sharon Skiblinski,
you whore,
who's 45 and looks to be about 58. You also have Marshall Lowry, who's 43, and Michael McDonald Howard, who's 59. All charged with committing unnatural and lascivious acts and disorderly intoxication and unlawful exposure of sexual organs. Yeah. I mean, good for you. You want to have yourselves a threesome, knock yourself out. Go for it. What? Even though Marshall and Michael, you're getting into the devil's threesome, that's fine. Do your thing. Just don't cross the streams. But other than that, have fun. Just don't do it in a Winn Dixie parking lot in the middle of the day. Because here's the other thing.
I mean, why? Yeah, there wasn't a better place to go.
Here's the other thing. It says nothing about a car, a van, or anything.
Oh, I mean, you're just out.
I think they were just out in the parking lot. There is no mention of any sort of containment unit.
Right.
I think Marshall and Michael were just Eiffel Tower high-fiving each other right there in the Winn Dixie parking lot.
And in the handicap spot at that.
Oh, man.
A car, I can't even imagine trying to do a threesome in a car.
That would be difficult, too.
You know.
But I've been to the Keys. I've been to Key West. There are buildings and alleys. And try, at least make an attempt.
To be unseen?
To be unseen.
Maybe they wanted to be seen. There's some people out there, you know.
Only thing I can think of. Anyways, that's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. I know it's been a while, Thick. How long you been married, Thick?
147 years.
Okay, so before the 147 years, did you ever have yourself a crazy ex?
Oh, my God, didn't we all?
See, no, I didn't.
No?
I've never had a crazy ex.
That means you're the crazy ex.
No, not really. But I've never had anyone do anything like crazy. Never once.
Okay, well, then I guess I didn't. I mean, you're talking about doing something outrageous.
Yeah, well, okay, so what would you consider a crazy ex?
Well, I assume you're talking about, like, she's, like, stalking you or trying to interfere in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that.
Okay. I would love to know who did. 800-821-9970, because I saw a story this morning from TMZ where ZTB, Zachary Ty Bryan, you remember him? He was on Home Improvement.
Oh, yeah. All the little girls loved him.
He was the oldest son on Home Improvement. Unfortunately, life took a bit of a turn for him.
As it does for a lot of child stars.
Yes, he has had, let's just say, some run-ins with the law, including drug and alcohol problems, and now he's also facing problems with his ex and his kids. He's had restraining orders put in place. Well, apparently, he was not obeying the restraining order over the weekend because Lane County Sheriff's deputies got a call about a reckless endangering driver. And apparently what happened was they were in Oregon, outside of Lowell, Oregon, at a camping area. And they found Zachary in a pickup truck with his fiancée, Johnny Faye Cartwright is her name, and their 3 small children. They had learned that earlier. Brian had stepped, and this is what's interesting. When they got there, he's in the pickup truck, okay? But what they had learned was earlier, he had stepped out of the pickup truck and started walking along Big Fall Creek Road out there. And that's when his fiancée hit the gas, aimed the pickup truck at him, and thankfully he was able to jump out of the way. She crashed into a ditch with the kids still inside the car. And then found out that not only had he been drinking, but she was drinking as well.
Oh,
so now being charged with child endangerment, driving while impaired, and attempted manslaughter. Because basically wanted to aim the car at him.
But they were engaged?
But they're engaged.
So this is not an ex.
No, not an ex. You're right. I'm sorry. It does say fiance in the report.
But now it's a crazy ex.
Now it's a crazy ex. But here's the other thing. Again, when the police got there, he was inside the pickup truck. So after being almost run over by your fiance, you get back.
He's going to work it out
into the car, right? They interviewed both of them and spotted signs of impairment on both of them. Witnesses were also questioned. And here's the other thing too. Like I said, he's not even supposed to be around Cartwright right now because of a court order from a prior case. So he's already got, the restraining order there. So it is just all kinds of.
But she's coming to him with Cartwright.
She is Cartwright.
Yes. But she's coming at him. How's he supposed? He can't stay away if she's trying to run him over.
But they were together before.
I know.
And then got out of the car and then got back in the car.
So now they're both crazy exes.
Yes. She's facing charges of all kinds of accounts. He's also facing a couple as well. So I would love to hear a crazy ex story. Has anyone ever tried to take you out with a car before? Because I do know, I had a good friend who was a bartender at a restaurant we used to go to a lot, and he had one, he got his tooth knocked out by a beer bottle.
Ooh.
She took a swing at him with a beer bottle.
I guess I haven't pissed anybody off that
And
much.
they stayed together. Again, the staying together part kills me.
Well, because it's that kind of stuff always happens when they've been drinking. And then when they sober up, they go, oh, that was stupid.
There's no way. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's JC.
JC, do you have a crazy ex?
Several.
Okay, that sounds like a you problem.
Right.
What are you doing, man? Come on. All right, give me one. What? Give me one scenario. What's something crazy that happened?
That she would drive 25 miles to my workplace and camp out by my car.
Ooh.
So that when I got off of work, she was right there.
Was she trying to keep an eye on you, or did she have something she had to tell you right
she
there?
Thought I was messing around with her when I was at work at the East Liberty Honda plant.
Oh, so this you were still together at this time?
No, we had broke up for 3 months.
Oh, so she was still showing up and stalking you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Because she thought you were getting with other women. Well, yeah, you're broke up. Of course you're getting with other women.
All I got to say, JC, is do a little more digging. Do a little more research before you commit to a relationship. Because it seems like your track record's not all that great. Okay, man?
But you have to remember something that Harley Quinn said in the Suicide Squad.
What's that?
The crazy ones are fun.
Yes.
Okay, I mean...
Yeah.
But listen to the name of that movie, The Suicide Squad. Right. That's a whole other part. So, JC, have a great Tuesday, man. Stay safe out there. Thanks so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
You have to remember...
Hey, I was calling about, I was calling about the freaking...
Crazy exes?
Crazy stalker ex.
Yeah, who's this?
I'm C.
C, all right, C. What is your crazy ex story?
So, my crazy ex story... Let me mute your radio.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
My crazy ex story is, I I was in a relationship with someone, and he seemed like a great guy, and he was being nice. And then he told me that he had assaulted his sibling, and I broke up with him on the spot.
As you should.
And then he started stalking me at my work and tried to light me on fire.
Whoa.
And my ex-military coworker tackled him until the police got there.
Oh, my God. This man is in jail now, I hope?
No, he got off on insanity plea.
Oh, my God.
Great.
Well, he is a crazy ex.
And you're nowhere near him, though, right?
I'm not in the state anymore.
Okay, good. All right, you made the right decision then. Yeah. Well, that is a crazy XC for sure. I appreciate the call. I hope you have yourself a great Tuesday. We got some text. Kevin says, I had a crazy ex stab me in the thigh with a plastic fork in high school because I chose to go to an ICP concert instead of her grandparents' 50th anniversary.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I would not want to be stabbed with a plastic fork. Sean says, my ex definitely hit me with a car. Maybe stabbed me a time or two.
Maybe.
Wait. The car should have been the end-all, be-all. It should never have gotten to the stabbings. And I say stabbings, plural. That's also messed up. And you're right. 800-821-9970.
Sam texted in, I had a girl try to knock down my front door with a shovel after only 1 week of dating after I broke up with her.
Okay, no. No way. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Derek.
Derek, wow, you got yourself a crazy ex?
Man, what man doesn't have a story about a woman?
Okay, all right, what you got?
Years ago, in high school, I had a girlfriend. We broke up. Everyone congregated in front of this little pizza place in the neighborhood. She was mad at me. It was right in front of the store, pizza place, everything, man. She was in a 70 Nova. She guns it. And I'm in the parking lot, and she clips me on my leg, flips me around. Damn. I fall. I'm dazed and confused. I get picked up by somebody, and man, she was something else. That's all I got.
When you think about her, when you think about her and stutter, you know she's crazy. It makes your brain click.
Hey.
She's nuts.
Oh my God. All I got to say is to all you young men out there, if you got a woman and you think you're going to get a better one, you can take all the women in the world, throw them in a paper sack, shake it up, pop one out, be just as crazy as the one you had. So it's not going to get any better. That's all I got.
Wow. All right. You have certain feelings about the female species. All right. Well, I appreciate the comment.
My wife now. Don't even get me started on my wife now. Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong with your wife now?
Kelly.
What's wrong with your wife now?
What isn't wrong with her?
Oh my
God.
Is she
I could spend an afternoon with you guys and just talk.
Stories on stories on stories.
So is your wife?
Absolutely.
Is your wife destined to be a crazy ex too?
Man, I can't do that anymore. I learned my lesson.
You just gave up. You're like, they're all going to be crazy.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what I'm going to find.
Yep.
They're all crazy. It doesn't matter. Might as well just stay with the crazy one you had right now. Sorry, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly's on vacation, so you can say whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I appreciate the call. So, Thick, are you and Heather more of the go out and pick up the things, the gifts and things you need for Christmas, or do you guys do a lot of ordering and things show up at the house?
A little bit of going out, like if I'm buying her clothes, I need to go see them, kind of thing. But if we know exactly what we're getting, I'm ordering. Yeah, for sure.
All right, because Nora takes care of all of it, and the box is already showing up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay. Well,
definitely, I would say more ordering than in person.
Okay, and I think that's a lot of people nowadays. If I remember correctly, I think Cyber Monday spending was up quite a bit this year. But check this out. Amazon is testing something. It wasn't that long ago that you could sign up for your Amazon Prime account and you got the free 2-day delivery. And then it got to the point where they were doing same-day deliveries.
Yeah, I've done a few of those.
Where there were, a large handful of things that you could jump on Amazon.com, order it, and it's at your door later that day.
Is that because of the distribution centers that are everywhere now?
Right, exactly, yeah. And it doesn't mean you can get everything,
right?
But you can get a lot of things.
It's in town, it's coming today.
Yep. And now they are testing out something in Seattle and Philadelphia, which may be coming to a city near you soon, especially if you've got a distribution center like we do. Ultra-fast deliveries. Faster than you can get a pizza. Amazon is testing out 30-minute or less deliveries.
Okay.
Basically saying, you buy yourself a lasagna, you put it in the oven. Oh, crap, I can't take it out of the oven. Let me order some oven mitts. It will be here before the lasagna is done.
Wow.
That's what they are testing out. Thousands of everyday household essentials and grocery items are going to be available for this 30-minute or less delivery.
That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Did you say is it drone?
No, they're doing actual like drop-offs. But again, they've got the drivers, they've got the distribution centers. Now you are going to pay a little bit of a premium. It's going to be like $13, $14 to get that, 30-minute or less delivery. But if you want something, you want something.
If it's an emergency and you got to have it now.
It's just unbelievable. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Much like a convenience store is what they're saying. They basically don't want you to leave your house.
Wow.
If you live in Seattle or Philly, you can check the Amazon app now. Or, again, they're testing this out, and it will be, they are looking to expand this in the near future. You can track the orders. So if you see where it's at, like you do your Uber Eats delivery.
That is crazy, man. I mean, and people will use it. I mean, you talk about it all the time, how much money you guys spend on having food delivered.
Yeah.
So if they see that, how much people are willing to spend to do that, then they'll do it for anything.
Oh, for sure. And for the convenience and for, $13 and you can have it in 30 minutes. We're going to get to the point where you look it up on your computer and just reach into your screen and just pull it out. Like, here, I need this now, and it's just going to be there.
Because now you're at a point where, I can have it here faster than I can drive 5 minutes and go into the store, find it, pay for it, check out. And
I'm thinking of the next step where it's like, almost like you have your own 3D printer. You order it on Amazon. It prints out what you need right there. That's going to be the next step of the evolution, where it's just there instantly.
I mean, I thought we lived in an on-demand world before. It is just going to the nth degree.
It really is. Yeah, that is unbelievable. All right, so it would be completely wrong to say, oh, this younger generation, blah, blah, blah. Because every generation has had their group of people. And I will be the first to admit, I'm about as dumb as they come. I don't know much about anything. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know much about anything. I know useless stuff is what I know. However, the unfortunate thing is, when we were growing up, or I should say the fortunate thing is, when we were growing up, there was no record of our stupidity. There was only a small handful of people normally who knew how stupid we were or the stupid things that we did. But now, not only are there video cameras and recorders everywhere, but people are willingly putting themselves out there. Not everyone needs a podcast or a video platform. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to put yourself out there, you would think you would want to double or triple check things. I've had a few people talk about doing more on TikTok or social media or podcast or whatever. But I don't want to take that chance, because I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. I know it. And I just don't want to do it.
Hey, even pros put their foot in their mouth sometimes.
True, that is true. But boy, there are some people, especially of the younger generation, that do it with so much confidence.
Oh, right. They're so sure of themselves.
So sure of themselves. And so I don't want to sit here and say, oh, we're screwed. I don't know what's going to happen. Like my stepsons, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little concerned about their world in the next 40 years or so.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Because there are people out there like this. I found a couple of videos while doom scrolling yesterday that I want to play for you. The first being a young man who jumped on TikTok to, proclaim an epiphany that he had. He's The light bulb went off for him. And all of a sudden, it all makes sense.
A big realization.
It all comes together full circle. This is what this young man had to say.
Yo, I just cracked the code, bro. Albert Einstein was so smart because his initials were AI. AI. Albert Einstein, artificial intelligence.
Wait. What? What's AI? What is it?
Artificial intelligence.
Okay. Forget the way you tried to pronounce artificial. Wait, one more time. What was it?
Artificial.
Artificial. I don't know if I can say it like
artificial
intelligence. But even more so, who are we talking about here?
Albert Einstein.
And his initials are what?
AI.
Yeah, okay.
Artificial intelligence.
I don't know what I'm more mad about. The fact that he doesn't know Albert Einstein's initials or the way he pronounces artificial. What kind of intelligence?
Artificial intelligence. AI.
No.
I can't.
That's not it.
We're so screwed.
That's not it, sir. You need to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Oh, my God.
You need to just start from the beginning all over again. Because not a single part of that was correct.
Artificial.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, my gosh.
So there's that young man who jumps online to say he's cracked the code.
Oh.
He's got it all figured out.
He did say that, didn't he?
Yo, I just cracked the code, bro.
Yes!
Cracked the code, AI.
That's not it.
Oh,
now,
my gosh.
That is an example of someone jumping on their TikTok account, speaking right to the camera to put his, thoughts out there.
Let me tell the world what I figured out.
Yep. Now, on the flip side to that, and we've said this before, not everyone needs a microphone. But believe me, I wake up a lot of mornings going, do I really need to be behind a microphone? I don't know. But then I see stuff like this, and I'm like, okay, I do an okay job.
You need to let the world know about these people who are trying to let the world know. That's what you're here for.
That's what I'm here for. Yes. This is a group of young people. I want to see if I have like
a panel?
Well, I think the way they're set up, the LOL podcast show is what it's called. And these are 4 young people, 2 young men and 2 young women, and they're having themselves a conversation. I don't have the precursor to what they were talking about before. All I know is where this conversation starts and what it is they're talking about. And one of the young ladies on this podcast makes a proclamation and wants to share a little bit of history with you. She wants to give you a little bit of information about the way things used to be. This is what she said on the LOL podcast.
You know they didn't have 911 back then? Really? They didn't have 911 till 9/11.
But they had emergency phone numbers. What do you mean?
No. I think they just had the number of their doctor.
No. Time out. What do you? They definitely had 911 before. No, 911
is from 9/11.
Is in like memorial or whatever from 9/11.
What? I don't know.
They just had to think this up and decide it was true. They just thought this up in their mind and decided it was true. There was no 911 phone
before 9/11.
Yeah, that's why.
They established that because if we're going to call for an emergency,
right?
What would make the most sense?
Yeah.
I mean, 9/11. It was an emergency. 911. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. Now, thankfully, one of them does go on to do a little Google research. And I will say this. I did learn something after seeing this video and then doing a little bit of research on my own. I did think that 911, the emergency phone number, was older than 1967. But that's when it started, 1967.
Oh, you thought it happened before 67?
I thought it happened before 67.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've known it my whole life, so I knew it was before
9/11. Yes. But yeah, 1968, simple and easy number to remember, was when the FCC signed it on. And actually, it didn't even take off a little bit until like the 70s.
It had to take time.
Yes, it took a little time for that to happen. But yes, way before 9/11. And no, it wasn't in memorandum of 911.
Right. This was in memorial.
Yeah, no.
That's hilarious.
No, that's not how that works. So I really hope that this younger generation can, get a grip on things. Otherwise, they're going to be relying on
artificial intelligence.
Exactly. Hey, coming up in about 6 minutes, we want you to join us for our Blitzmas show coming up Saturday, December 13th. Highly Suspect with Flight Attendant and Autumn Kings. Not only that, but you're going to join us for happy hour with Highly Suspect before the concert, and we're going to give her the t-shirt as well. Now, if you want to head on out to AXS.com and purchase your tickets for just $25, you can get them now, or we'll give you a chance to win here in just a moment. However, before we get to that, I do want to do a quick follow-up because it was a few months ago. I shared a story with you, but we now kind of have a sentencing. We have an ending to the whole debacle because Kinky Kelly, who was a woman on OnlyFans that we talked about, she was known for a little bit of criminal mischief. She was the woman who was going into grocery stores and like peeing on the food.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that story?
Yes.
She'd go into supermarkets, and then she went into like a Marriott hotel, into like the little eatery, and was literally videotaping herself for her OnlyFans account, doing her little thing, if you will. Well, she was just sentenced to 6 months behind bars, so at least
that's
we
it.
know. Yeah,
that seems a little low. You're peeing on food that people are buying.
Now, initially, she was sentenced to...
And you're doing it for clicks.
Yes.
Not because there's something wrong with you. You are not... I'm sorry. No, I don't think you're mentally ill. I think you're just trying to make money.
Well, she might have herself a little kink. Her name is Kinky Kelly. That might be what she's into. I'm assuming she prefers showers of a certain type.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of. She was sentenced to 360 days in jail, but a judge kind of cut that in half and said, all right, look, you got to serve 180 days at least in Cheshire County lockup, and then you'll be placed on probation for 2 years.
But then you can get back to making those great videos.
I don't know, placed on probation for 2 years. I don't know if I'd want to do that again. I mean, unless you enjoy your time in jail. But just know, at least for now, food in the grocery store is safe from any extra hydration. Put it that way. Kinky Kelly, behind bars. All right, I got to be honest. I know we got some weather, but this is the first. This is the first. I've never seen someone cross-country ski down a sidewalk before.
Right down Riverside Drive.
We just had someone cross-country ski right by the window.
That was great.
Wow.
Hey, man, that's easier than walking. We
have got some weather for sure. It looks like the snow is letting up for now after, quite the interesting morning. We will have a full traffic here in a moment because it is still a bit of a mess. Not a bit, a lot of a mess out there. But before we do that, we want to get you hooked up with tickets for Highly Suspect, Flight Attendant, and Autumn Kings, our Blitzmas show at Kemba Live, Saturday, December 13th. And since we are now officially into December, we do have our first we did have a snowfall. This is our second official, big snowfall, but it's our first December snowfall.
Yeah.
So, because we are now in the midst of the holiday month and the snow is here, we are going to play Super Smart Christmas Carols. This is very simple. All I've done is I've taken your favorite Christmas carols and I've changed the names of these Christmas carols using really big, smart, Harvard, Ivy League words.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give you a Christmas carol title, and you have to tell me what Christmas carol I'm actually talking about. 800-821-9970 right now. If you would like to play Super Smart Christmas Carols, then I would love to give you a pair of tickets for Blitzmas. 800-821-9970 right now if you want to play. Let's get ourselves a contestant and get someone in the Christmas spirit. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Slayson.
Hey, Slayson, what's going on, man? How are you?
Good. How about yourself, man?
Good. All right. So I'm going to give you a Christmas carol, and you have to tell me which Christmas carol I'm actually talking about. So I hope you went to school and you know your big words, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. This is the first Christmas carol. Quadruped with crimson proboscis. Quadruped with crimson proboscis. What Christmas
Rudolph
carol?
the red-nosed reindeer.
That is the correct answer, yes. Of course, a four-legged animal with a crimson nose would be Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Very good. Very good. All right, let's see if you can get this one right, Slayson. 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. without noise. 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. without noise.
Silent Night.
That is the correct answer. Look at you go. Look at you go. Okay, fine. Mr. Smarty Pants Slayson. Let's see how good you really are. Minuscule hamlet in the Near East. Minuscule hamlet in the Near East. Got a guess, Slayson?
Small World? I don't know.
No, not Small World. Vic, you got a guess?
Say it again.
Minuscule hamlet in the Near East.
Oh, Little Drummer Boy.
No. No. It'd be in the Near East.
In the Near East.
Mm-hmm. Has to do with a location.
Yeah.
You got
Little Town of Bethlehem.
Yes. Yeah.
What? Wait, you said minuscule. What was this? That word?
Hamlet. That's what it says.
Okay.
All right, let's try one more. We'll try one more, Slayson, and see how you do. Adorn the vestibule. Adorn the vestibule.
I got this.
Oh, you do?
I got this.
Adorn the vestibule. You want to use a lifeline? Vic says he's got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you use lifeline for this final one.
So if I'm right, he wins?
If you're right,
now the
he
pressure's
wins.
on me.
Adorn the vestibule, Vic. You said you got it.
All right, Slayson. I'm going to say deck the halls.
Deck the halls is the correct answer. Yes, absolutely. Deck the halls, adorn the vestibule. There you go, Slayson. You are going to be joining us for Blitzmas Kemba Live Saturday, December 13th. Highly Suspect, Flight Attendant, Autumn Kings. And you're going to join us for a happy hour before the show with Highly Suspect as well. And we'll throw in a Blitzmas t-shirt, okay?
And I think he's got to buy me a drink.
And yeah, you won't think a drink, too. You won't think a drink. Instead of the $25 or $50 on the pair of tickets, spend $13 of that on a drink for Thick, okay?
All right.
All right. Hang on one second. I don't know what your thoughts are on partaking in extracurricular activities. If you decide to do so, that's fine. However, I guess, according to this young man, there is a way that you can have that euphoric feeling. There is a way that you can get high without anything other than yourself. I want to find out. I tried to pull up this clip real quick. Let me get to where I need to be because I want to give you a little more information. Is this? Yes, this is it right here. Okay. Because I want to make sure that you have all the information you need. What is this man's name? It's right here. Hold on. Gonna get it for you. I promise.
You want to get high?
Well, this man does.
Yeah.
And he does so in a very specific way. You can tell just by looking at him, he's some sort of like yoga, tantric type guy.
Okay.
And so You know what? I'm not even going to give you more descriptions. Just play the clip.
Oh. All you really need to get high, you don't need coke, you don't need drugs.
Oh.
All you really need to get high, you don't need coke, you don't need drugs, you don't need alcohol. You just need a rectum and a third eye.
Whoa.
You do your breath of fire, for example.
Okay, wait, stop. Wait, what?
What did he say?
You do your breath of fire, for example.
You do your breath of fire?
Breath of fire.
You do your breath of fire.
I'm assuming that's a breath of fire.
Okay.
You do your breath of fire, for example. Feel your anus. Feel your third eye. Inhale. Squeeze that beautiful anal ring and feel it connected with your nuts, your anus, and your third eye.
What the hell is going on?
What? Wait. Okay, wait. Let's not interrupt the man. Just play it from the beginning.
All right.
All you really need to get high, you don't need coke, you don't need drugs, you don't need alcohol. You just need a rectum and a third eye. You do your breath of fire, for example. Feel your anus. Feel your third eye. Inhale. Squeeze that beautiful anal ring and feel it connected with your nuts, your anus, and your third eye.
All right.
This is all you're doing all this in your mind?
No, I think the physical activity of your breath of fire and feeling the connection between your beautiful anal ring and your nuts, then you can feel high.
I guess my point is, I'm not I don't have to even take my pants off, right? Or do I?
Well, I would have a feeling.
It's just a thing I'm doing
internally.
With my body internally, yeah.
But are you going to get the euphoric feeling if you're not feeling the connection between your beautiful anal ring and your nuts?
Beautiful anal ring. Beautiful anal ring.
I don't even think I could say it the way he says it.
Beautiful anal ring.
Beautiful anal ring.
Is he from North Dakota?
Beautiful anal ring.
That sounds a little Canadian, doesn't it? So I'm just putting it out there. If you're sick of, making the trips to the dispensary or texting your guy at 3:30 a.m. for another bag, you don't have to worry about any of that. Just do your breath of fire.
Are you going through the nose?
Yeah. Yeah, real fast.
Okay.
Feel the connection.
Feel your anus. Feel your third eye. Inhale.
So he's saying feel it inhale.
Yeah.
Down there.
Uh-huh. And then your third eye is that thing in between, up under your forehead.
Yeah.
Your third eye up there.
Yeah.
You got to feel that connection from your third eye down to your
beautiful anal ring.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. And make sure you feel the connection.
And feel it connected with your nuts, your anus, and your third eye.
Yep. So is that like the love triangle from, your third eye down?
I'm going to stick with my weed.
That's a good idea.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Yeah, we got a couple of stories for your not so breaking news, including a young gentleman who decided he wanted to test drive a Tesla. If you're in the market for a car, that's what happens. You go out, test drive a few things, see what you like, see what you don't like. However, unless you're given permission by the dealership, you're supposed to take the car, maybe go a mile, maybe jump on the highway for a mile or two, get off at the next exit, turn around, and come back. Well, that is not what this man decided to do. A 26-year-old man from St. Petersburg, Florida. Yes, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? He is facing charges after he decided to take a trip to the Tesla dealership. And they let him take out a Tesla, a Cybertruck, for a test drive. However, he did not bring it back that afternoon or the next day or the day after that. No, they found the car at his house 2 days later. That is because when he left the dealership, he drove straight to his house and went straight medieval on this car. When they found this car, the assistant manager was able to track the car down to this young man's house. Rochelle Valdiva is his name. And they found the car 2 days later, basically all ripped up. He had smashed the rearview mirror, ripped the GPS unit out, ripped off one of the sun visors, and partially tore off the front fender. Not only that, but he filled both fenders with landscaping rocks and several pairs of men's underwear.
What?
What? I mean, if you're going to dump a bunch of rocks into the fender, that's one thing. If you're going to put a bunch of men's underwear in there...
What is that?
I don't know. More importantly, were the underwear dirty or clean?
What? They're probably dirty.
I would assume so.
I mean, he obviously hates this car.
Now, here's the thing. A lot like most new cars out there that not only have the backup camera, but now they have like camera sensors so it knows to help with braking.
Right.
Or, if something. And especially with Teslas. If you've ever been in a Tesla, you know they've got that screen and they can show people walking like 4 cars ahead of you if there's a crosswalk.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. It'll show people walking across the street.
Wow.
On the screen. So, the Tesla is absolutely covered in cameras. So, they basically have this whole thing on camera. They've got footage of it all. And him breaking up the car and busting up the car.
Do we have any idea what his end game was?
It doesn't say. It does not say. He is facing charges for criminal mischief and grand theft. Dealership said he caused about $20,000 in damages to the car. It sounded like he caused more than $20,000 damages to the car. Like, you have to dig out the rocks and the underwear.
Yeah.
You have to replace the GPS unit, the mirrors. And then do you now sell this car at a discount? Because there's going to be some sort of insurance claim. It's going to be on the Carfax.
Well, yeah, you're not going to get the initial retail price that was on it.
Right.
That
so yeah,
sticker
he's going to
price.
be spending a little time behind bars.
What the heck, man?
Story number 2 takes us over to California, where a resident in Altadena has got a new housemate. One he did not plan on. That is because he has himself a ring camera, and a couple days ago he had a little movement. So he checked it out, and there was a bear walking across his driveway.
Okay.
And he has seen this bear a couple times. And this is no, like, tiny bear. This bear is getting ready for hibernation. This is like a 600-pound bear.
Oh, just walking through his yard.
Walking through his yard. And not only that, the next day, he noticed some garbage across his lawn. He noticed his garbage can tipped over.
Yeah.
And as he walked around the side of his house, he saw some bricks laying on the ground. And then he saw, like, a piece of grate laying on the ground. And as he came around his house, there in his little cubby hole, if you will, his little crawl space under the house, there it was. The bear had taken up residence.
Oh, he was remodeling.
Yeah, basically.
For his new home.
Yep.
For his winter home.
Here is Kenneth Johnson talking to the news about his new roommate.
It was really big. I'd seen him before, but he was going through the trash. He's never done that before. And then the next morning I look, and he's coming out from underneath my house. So I went around there, and I just glanced at the hole from standing up, and I heard this horrible growl, like with a hiss, like, and I just ran.
I see it. Do you see the bear? Yes, I see it. Ken, are you okay?
He's coming.
No.
I dropped my glasses.
No.
What is animal control when you need them? Fish and game.
I'm going to pee my pants.
What?
That was the newscaster who was trying to get a little video of the bear, and it started to move, and they took off, and yeah, she, understandably so.
I'm going to pee my pants.
Don't go near a 600-pound bear. That is just a bad idea. So now he is trying to contact California Wildlife, and apparently they're on break for a holiday.
Of course. Wait, this early?
I guess. I don't know if they're taking off like Thanksgiving all the way to New Year, but when he called, they were on holiday break.
Okay.
So he's got no help right now with this bear that is living underneath his house. That does not sound like a situation I want to be in whatsoever.
No.
That's not so breaking news.
I'm going to pee my pants.
I came across this question on the internet. Came across this question on the internet, and I was definitely thinking about this because the question is, what's something you've never tried but you think you would be good at? And I don't want to sit here on a pedestal and brag, but this did happen over the holiday when we were out in New York when Nora and I were there, Thanksgiving night. we all played left, right, center. My brother has become addicted to left, right, center. He just discovered the game, and so we're all sitting there with our couple of dollar bills, and I ended up winning. And we ended up playing with, like, I don't know, 20 people or something. It was like a $64.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Okay.
And so I ended up winning. And the previous night, we had played poker, and I took all their money.
Of course you did.
And so my brother was, big winner of the weekend, blah, 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 blah. And someone had said something, and Nora goes, it really sucks when he's good at everything. All he does is try, and he's naturally good at everything. And I have been very fortunate where most things I attempt, I can at least hold my own.
Right.
By no means am I the best, but at least I can hold my own. So I'm trying to think of something I haven't tried that I'm thinking I would be good at.
Well, I've never been skydiving, but how hard is it to jump out of a plane?
Honestly, not really. If you have any sort of muscle control, where you can hold your body and then pull a chute, you're going to be okay.
Okay. Well, then I can do that.
You do have to. There is a certain aspect of learning about wind and how to land safely so you don't snap an ankle.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I have seen experienced skydivers bounce before.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, I saw one lady. She came in too low. She tried to make a turn. And when you turn, you lose altitude faster than if you're just falling.
Oh.
And so she turned too low and couldn't recover. And she came in sideways and just, BOW! And there went her pelvis.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just snapped like the whole right side of her pelvis. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you could try skydiving. I'd be okay at it.
Man.
Anything else you can think of you've never tried that you'd be pretty good at?
I think I could be a football coach.
Okay.
I just know the game so well. I mean, just years and years of experience with the game. Although I can't say that because I was an offensive coordinator for my son when he played for several years. When I was, because it was all dads.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coaching.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
But you think you have enough of a basic understanding of the X's and O's?
Absolutely.
Where if you're on, let's say you are a coordinator, offense or defense,
okay.
and you know that it's 2nd and 7, and you can see how the offense is lining up. You can call a defensive play, having an idea of how the offense is set up and what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do believe that. Absolutely. Because I mean, I don't know how many times I watch games and they're going to do this. Oh, they're going to do this, and I'm right.
Yeah. Do you think your experience and your years of playing Madden helped you learn plays and learn defenses and things like that? Because I know a lot of players. I watched that Madden documentary.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people talking about the fact that they've used it as a tool.
Absolutely. A couple of things about that, and definitely the past later years, because it has become such a realistic game.
Right.
I mean, the actual playbooks are in there.
Yep.
You can look at the whole layout of the plays, everything. And one thing it's funny to me when they talk about coaches who have terrible time management with the game clock.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's happened a lot this year.
Yes, and I always say this. If you play Madden, you will become a master at how to use that game clock to your advantage. You will figure out ways to just maximize every second of the clock.
Okay.
Because you just play it over and over again, and you just learn how to manipulate that clock.
I think one thing, although I can't say I've never tried, because I did it when I was 13, I did it my senior year of high school, and I did it once in college, but not since then, is put me in a play. Put me in a comedic play.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet I could be a decent actor.
I love to act, but I have never gotten on screen. I actually, they're making I found out they're making a movie here locally, and I sent a thing over to say, hey, I would like to try for a part, yeah.
What kind of movie? I'm going to have to get the details.
I'll give them to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you put me on stage...
I have no doubt in you doing that.
With my experience of being on stage doing stand-up comedy, I think give me a script and I could deliver it
absolutely
fairly well.
Yeah, I can play another person.
Right.
I can play a role.
Yeah. What was I watching the other day, and I was like, I could totally see myself doing that. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I was like, I could deliver those lines. Yeah, I think I could do that. 800-821-9970. What's something you've never tried that you think you'd be good at? Doug says stand-up comedy. Just got to get the balls to do it. Totally believe it. There is a little bit of science behind stand-up comedy and properly setting up your set. But Absolutely.
When we were hanging out with Bert Kreischer after the show last week, I learned a lot about that. He was really getting into the science.
The business and the science of stand-up comedy. Absolutely. Yeah, talking about the way to structure your set and getting a laugh at a certain point so you don't lose the crowd. And absolutely. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, Goose. Tony.
Tony, what's up, man? How are you?
Good. How about you?
Oh, not too bad. Trying to stay warm on a cold morning. What about you?
Yeah, same over here. Hey, before you ask your question, if you don't mind, can I give a quick shout out, please?
To who?
You said to who?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say hi to Miss Kelly. I just wanted to say hi to Miss Kelly if she's listening to you guys.
You know what? I bet she isn't. I bet being on vacation, she's sick of us and doesn't want to hear a damn thing from us. She's recouping and mentally resting from us for a week.
Probably asleep in bed.
Yeah, I would have to say so. Can you think of something you've never tried that you'd be good at, Tony?
Well, I've never tried a three-way, I know that.
Okay.
Well, okay. You can be bad at that.
I would imagine.
So, handling one is enough. Putting on two would be a whole lot. So, I appreciate it, Tony. Thanks for the call, man. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Oh, this is Butthead.
Butthead. Okay, Butthead.
I think I could get it, like, scoring and stuff.
What do you mean? I'm so confused.
Everybody's got jokes today.
Yeah, what do you mean by scoring? Oh, something you've never tried but you'd be good at.
I'd be good at, like, scoring and stuff.
Okay. He's trying to actually be Butthead.
Oh, but like the cartoon.
Yeah.
What is going on this morning?
I don't know. Everybody's got jokes today.
Everybody's locked in their house trying to stay warm, all going a little crazy, and everybody got jokes. Someone posted a very simple question online. I was looking for the answer from you. What is something you've never tried, but you're pretty sure you'd be good at it anyways? Tristan, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm making my way through the city.
All right. Well, definitely be careful out there. Looks like the snow has finally stopped. How have they plowed some of the roads? Looking okay?
Yeah, so my warehouse is over in Easton, and 670 to 315 to 71 wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of slush and wetness.
Okay.
Look at that. We got an extra traffic update, too.
Yeah, appreciate that,
There
Tristan.
we go. I'll fill in for Kelly.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. What's something you've never tried but you're pretty sure you'd be good at?
So I got a couple of them, but I would say a demolition derby.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
But can you be good at a demolition derby? That's just something you do.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's kind of strategic if you think about it.
Okay.
You don't want to use your front end. You got to use your tail end because obviously your motor and everything's in the front.
Yeah, all right.
But I would say the other thing would be like car detailing. Couldn't be too terrible, could it?
No, but you got as it says, you have to be very detail oriented. You got to get in all the crevices to make sure to properly detail a car. That's a little too intricate for me. I'm not that detail oriented. I'd forget something for sure.
Just eat a couple of gummies, relax, and go to town.
That's actually not a bad idea. That would help. Tristan, drive safe, man. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Thanks so much. Blitz, hi. Who's this?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's something you've never tried but you think you'd be good at?
I'm thinking porn.
Porn?
See?
Oh, yeah.
I see. All right, listen. I heard a director talk about this one time. I can't remember. I saw it on TikTok or something. And he talks about how many guys come up to him when they find out what he does. And he goes, oh, I can do that. I could easily do that. I'd be good at porn. And it's usually like if they're out hanging at a bar or something. And he goes, okay, right now, take it out. I want to see it. Let's go. And no one can rise to the occasion right there inside the bar, which sets you up for failure right off the bat.
I'd be able to.
Oh, well, okay. Excuse
and
me,
the right
sir.
Bartender might help the occasion out a little bit.
All right. Well, hey, then I really hope you have the opportunity to show off your skills at one point. Thank you so much for the call, man. Blitz, hi. Who's this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, what's something you've never tried but you think you'd be good at? Well, you can't exactly say those words, but I'm glad you think you would be good at fellatio.
Well, because a guy knows what he wants.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you there. You would think naturally if you had the attitude,
right?
Then you would naturally be good at it.
Because I wouldn't have the attitude,
right?
I don't want to do that,
right?
But if I wanted to, I'd be good at it.
100%. We all know.
Exactly.
We all know. But there's a level of enthusiasm that goes along with a good one, and we just wouldn't have the enthusiasm that goes along with it. Yeah. But that's good thinking. Not mad at you for that one. Thank you for the call.
Wow. Jeremy's was a little different. He said hunting and singing.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd be very good at hunting and singing. Steve says he can smell a girl in heat 6 blocks away.
What?
Now, Dan B's got a good one. Never done it, but I definitely could be a millionaire.
Oh, yeah. I would be really good at being a millionaire.
I would be so good at that.
Actually, you know what? I might be bad at being a millionaire. Because
you gamble it all away.
I would spend most of it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. I'd have to. I could be good as a millionaire with some help. Like a little financial advisor in my back pocket.
Right.
Blitz, hi, who's this? Jeff, what is something you've never tried but you'd be good at?
A morning show radio host.
You know what? I believe you. There's a lot of people that could be really good at that.
Yep.
Much better than I am, for sure. Much better.
My dad retired as one. He was a radio DJ all my life, so I've been in and out of radio stations a lot, and I have been in a booth with him broadcasting football games and such before. So.
Oh, how cool!
Is he local?
He's from I'm from Fostoria, but I work in Upper, and I can hear you guys streaming. That's how I listen to you guys.
Oh,
but
okay.
He did a lot in for Fostoria football and Fremont and stuff. But
all right.
Oh, how great! Well, I appreciate the call, man, and never too late. You can still jump in.
Yeah, anytime.
Does the pay good?
No, not at all. It's awful. It is absolutely terrible. So,
all right.
Yeah. All right. I'm not saying I would recommend it. I'm just saying it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Vic, do you and Heather have any of the Ring Cam or the CCTVs outside your house or even inside your house?
We got the Ring Cams.
Okay, the Ring Cams. Yeah. If you happen to have yourself some CCTV cams in or around your house, just know that you might be on a South Korean black web website because authorities have just arrested 4 suspects for hijacking over 120,000 internet-connected cameras.
What?
Again, these are the Ring Cams. These are the CCTVs where you have the ability to look inside your house. If you've got a doggy cam sitting on your mantle.
Oh, my God.
Yes. These suspects, apparently, decided to hack into over 120,000 internet-connected cameras to produce and sell illegal sexual videos. Basically...
Oh, so they're catching people...
Yeah, I guess what they want to do is catch people doing things inside their own home, and then they re-edit and repackage them, and they put them up on the internet. Now, here's the only thing I'm thinking.
It's under the homemade category, right?
Yes. One suspect hacked 63,000 cameras and created more than 500 videos, earning roughly $12,000 in virtual currency. They're selling these videos on this black web. Another guy compromised 70,000 cameras and sold nearly 650 videos. Here's my only question. Let's say you hack into one of these cameras, because a lot of these cameras are motion activated, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So then you're just sitting through hours of footage of people sitting on the couch or eating dinner. Who's going to sit there and watch a video in hopes that you're going to get to some dirty stuff that you can then pull from the longer video?
Well, can you pull up a bunch of them at the same time and then just see which one's having activity, or?
I guess. I don't know. I've never done this before.
But, I mean...
So what do you have?
If it's motion activated, you're not going to see anything unless it becomes activated, are you?
No, probably not.
So you're not going to be sitting there watching nothing happen for...
But if you've got a doggy camera sitting on your mantle so you can talk to your dog when you're not home,
I see what you're saying.
and then you come into the living room and you're sitting on the couch watching a movie or you're binge watching a TV show, what's going on? Now, again, I don't have any of these cameras, so I don't know. When you pull, you have I'm assuming the Ring app that you go to,
right?
And then it saves a bunch of videos, and then you have to go through and manually delete them.
Maybe they were able to get saved videos.
Yeah. Anyways, these 4 suspects are going to be spending some time in jail. International agencies are shutting down the website, notifying victims, but you might be out there on the World Wide Web.
But then there's that. Regardless, even if they're saved, the number. How many videos were we talking about here?
Well, they didn't say the amount of videos, but they said 120,000 internet-connected cameras.
Who the hell's going through all of that video?
Yeah, one person hacked 63,000 cameras. Are you sitting through 63,000 different cameras? And I'm assuming that there's multiple videos from each camera.
Right. My God, is it worth the money? Would you say he made $12,000?
Yeah, one suspect made $12,000. One suspect made $6,300.
Dude,
that does not sound like enough.
I feel like, why don't you maybe you put that effort into a real career? You probably do a lot better.
Yeah.
You know?
You would think. Although, excuse me, although, if you think about it, we did sit through a whole bunch of staticky, wiggly lines just to catch a boob,
right?
On whatever little old cable TV we had.
Was this North Korea or South Korea?
South Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, North Korea, you're being beheaded.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's about the only way you might be able to get porn in North Korea. Through
these dark web. Yeah, that's true. So, if I were you, I would maybe change the password on your CCTV or your IP-connected camera.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. Did you know the easternmost point in Georgia, Tybee Island, is actually farther west than Youngstown, Ohio? Georgia goes out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you know John Benet Ramsey was born 9 days before Jennifer Lawrence? John Benet was born on August 6, 1990, and Jennifer was born on August 15th, 1990. John Benet would have turned 35 this year.
Wow.
It's just crazy to think if you look at, Jennifer Lawrence, and then we all remember the picture of John Benet when she was a little girl and all the makeup, and they obviously...
Yeah, whenever you think of her, that's all you see.
Right.
Because that's all we know.
She would have been 35. Crazy. At least 8 out of 10 Americans don't allow smoking in their homes. That's double what it was 30 years ago. The states with the highest percentage of adult smokers, West Virginia and Kentucky, both sitting at about 24-25%. The states with the lowest, Utah and California, down at about 10%. Did you grow up in a smoking household?
I did.
Parents smoked in the house?
Oh, yeah. I've until I had my own place, I'd always lived in a place where people smoked. Yeah, man. I mean, I was destined to smoke.
Hotboxed in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just bizarre.
All that.
There's no smoking in our house.
No.
No.
I can't imagine. I remember the college days. In fact, after the college days, my first full-time job, I had a studio apartment, where it was just the bed in the corner, but there was the living room, your own kitchenette. But we'd have little get-togethers, or I remember somking in bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And then the pillow just... Whoa.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. What were we doing, man?
Oh, so stupid. So stupid. Did you know that when Sacha Baron Cohen is speaking Kazakh in Borat, he's actually speaking Hebrew, which is intentionally ironic because of all the horrible anti-Semitic things that Borat actually says. Which, if you've seen those movies, says some pretty terrible stuff.
High five!
Right.
Yeah.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Right.
Isn't nice? And finally,
very nice.
Yes, very nice. Finally, there was a struggling poet by the name of Eliza Acton who wrote the very first modern cookbook in 1845. She was the first person to introduce the concept of listing the separate ingredients, how much you're supposed to use, cooking times, and all the common things you would use in your home kitchen. So you get out your skillet, and you do this to this vegetable, and you do this, you use this much in sauce or whatever. So she basically invented the modern cookbook. It was called the Modern Cookery for Private Families. And some of the first recipes in there, Brussels sprouts, spaghetti, and Christmas pudding. Plum pudding, basically.
Plum pudding,
yeah, that's what that is. So, yeah, Modern Cookery for Private Families. I think that'd be fun to see if you could find a copy of this. I bet it's online.
I'm sure.
And then cook some of the old recipes the way they wanted them, or the way they did it.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see what those would taste like. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Tuesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.